It's a 16-star showdown. I invited everyone. You better not miss it. Now who's ready to play?
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 16-star showdown. I am Markinator99, and today's going to be a great day. I am super excited to see this match. And we got Flixer and CJ and Horror and Zine and Mathematics and Spinner, and it's going to be fantastic, and I'm super excited. And here to share it with me is Stardew Luna as my co-com. How are you doing?
Oh my goodness, I'm glad that I remembered to undeafen and unmute at the right time. I am doing excellent. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. As I just said, I'm super excited. We got a really, really great matchup today, and I think it's going to be a fantastic race. And
Oh, absolutely. I'm so excited. All of these guys, I just love watching every single one of them play. And I'm so excited to be talking to you, the 149th greatest Mario player in the world. I got to give my mom all your stats right before the race.
sweet, thank you, thank you. I'm, I, I don't know exactly what place I am, so if that's what it is, that's fantastic. Is that
I think in
120?
120, actually. Yeah, you're way higher for like 70.
Yeah, 70. I just recently got the 49. Close
Oh,
to
yeah,
it.
GG, by the way. I forget if I congratulated you.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. But today doing 16 star, definitely not my specific category, but definitely these runners like Flixer and Zine and Horror getting, I believe, 15s in the first match. So these,
Really? I didn't realize that.
yeah, we've had at least like 2 or 3 per match, and it's been great. These matches have been
Oh,
super close. Flixer versus, Flixer and Cheese in the same group had to have a retime. Flixer ended up taking it. That's why he's the #1 seed here in today's match.
crazy.
Yeah, it's been a super exciting first quarterfinals match. Yeah, first quarterfinals, and the others will be played very soon. I believe we already had one scheduled like right before this match started. It got confirmed for Tuesday. Another one's looking at Tuesday as well. So yeah, I mean we're going through it. It's great. I'm loving it. Some good matchups.
Awesome. Well, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm just really excited to see the runs.
Yeah, me too. Me too. We'll go ahead and get everything going. I'll give the countdown to the runners here. Told them to be ready. We should all be on the resets on the start screens. And we're going to go ahead and get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, good luck, everybody. Bit of a stream delay, so as I get my timer reset, we'll wait just a moment here.
All right. I think I've got your stream up now. I think it's all good on my end.
Sweet. All right, and the
Well,
runners are
awesome.
off on
I
the first race.
am going to say it is a difficult challenge trying to comment on so many 16-star races at the same time because of the fact that everything can happen so fast that it's hard to look between the screens.
Yeah, that's definitely a big challenge. We've had believe we've done like pretty good with it. Normally, there's like one person in the lead at least, and then you'll have some others like run it up, and so you'll just see them. It goes through pretty nice, but there is a lot going on screen.
Yeah, especially just the speed of the race altogether. I can imagine that there's just a lot going on, so I can imagine we won't have much time to talk about much else as soon as they get going here.
Yeah, absolutely. All about the races. Elixir is going to be on the main screen. She's the #1 seed, but Zine and Mathematics both through Lakitu skip. Nobody's missed it
Ooh,
yet.
looks good. Ooh.
Yeah. So do you have any predictions here? I didn't really like introduce you a whole lot. I was trying to get through some of the runners, but you did 70, right?
I am a 70-star lover, I would like to say. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a speedrunner, but no, I've been part of the Super Mario 64 community for probably since my high school years back in 2013. Just a follower, a lover, a watcher, a player, and I speedrun casually. I can beat the— Oh,
Oh
Flixer!
no.
Oh, getting a little bonk there. I didn't see what happened with I'm just watching Zine and Mathematics here with starting their game and stuff like that. Essentially, I'm just trying to figure out
Maybe not
the
1-1.
concept of what's going on here. Essentially, is it a reset on like what happens here?
Yeah, so they have 99 minutes. We got the timer there at the top. Good question. I didn't really explain that before we got started. A little behind schedule, so I was pushing a little fast. Yeah, great question. 99 minutes. It is a lifetime attack, which means they can reset as much as they want. There is
Okay.
no limit on that. So they're just gunning for the best time. That's what they're
In
going for.
99 minutes for a time limit.
Yeah, and that's the time they can reset. So we're not going to stop them after the 99 minutes. They're going to let them finish, but they will not be able to reset anymore.
Okay, so the last reset has to be before the 99th minute. That makes total sense here.
Yeah, that is what we're
That's pretty
doing.
crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Top 3 times, we'll move on. You see at the bottom here, we have our scoreboard. Nothing on there yet. But top 3 will move on. Bottom 3 will break away. And we've already seen half of the 48 break away. So 24 players remain. We'll see which 3 move on from this group.
My goodness. Do you have any predictions so far? I know you've had a lot of more experience watching these runners than I have at this point. Just organizing everything, I'm sure.
Yeah, watched them all for sure. We have Flixer and Zine and Horror. All are ones to watch. Horror definitely outperformed his seeding in the first race. Ended up getting a 15. I think he was like the 3rd seed, which he was like one of the only ones to do that. So definitely keep an eye on him. Flixer's just amazing at the game. Obviously took it over Cheese. They did tie, but did take it over. And I think Zine, everyone knows who Zine is. Maybe not so practiced in 16. He is a 2nd seed here. Did not get the 1st seed out of the first group. And then CJ here, I think is the 2nd number 1 seed. I think was in like the Green Sweegie group, if I'm not mistaken, and the Green Sweegie ended up forfeiting. So I mean, definitely the number 1 seed could easily take it. Green Sweegie, I mean, would be a hard competitor to go up against.
100%, yeah, absolutely. Like I was gonna say, I haven't seen much from CJ or anything, but I was gonna even comment on Horror being more of a kind of underdog in situations like that, but that's not even fair to say because I've seen Horror do some pretty incredible stuff in runs and races. Horror's been awesome to watch, especially lately, just within the community.
100%, I agree. Horror is fantastic. He's a really good runner. Does a lot of the community stuff. Is always on board. So yeah, just
Love that.
a great
just the
runner.
Community participation.
Yeah, exactly. Really fun to watch. Great personality and all that. Definitely go follow Horror. Definitely worth a follow. As well as all these other runners.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think any of these guys, especially the ones that I've met in person, have like bad personalities or anything either. Like they're all good at the game. Yeah, like I was texting you yesterday about that. I'm just like, we need these women don't know about these speedrunner men, you know? Like
Yeah.
You got the work ethic, you got the drive, you know? They're just looking all good out here, being nice and polite, you know? Me and Mark out here looking for some speedrunner boys, am I right?
Well, mine's for a different reason. I'm putting on some races here, as you can see. That's why I'm looking for them.
Me too. It's all for the friendship, obviously. All for good fun.
Exactly. No, fantastic. But yeah, honestly, a good group of boys in the speedrunning community. Have a lot of studs here.
Oh, absolutely. Hey.
All right, CJ. We don't.
You know, there's nothing more attractive about a man than a clean Tama plus.
Absolutely, CJ looking super attractive here on the main screen.
That was wicked. That was awesome to see.
So I haven't seen really any mistakes here from CJ. First run hasn't taken a reset. I think is the only one. Spinner's just now getting into Womps. CJ picking up the slack a little bit. Oh, was a little left. Did the fly guy see him? No, he didn't. Okay.
No, I'm surprised there. That looked really good.
Yeah, definitely worked out.
I didn't expect to see SSL this early. I would have maybe expected to see a reset, but that's a really good run.
Yeah, some runners have decided to, finish runs early. CJ just seems to be on a good run, so I'm not sure if this is what he's going for. But as we've seen, like a lot of runners will go on pretty far in the first, 20, 30 minutes. Even if it's not like a great time, just to see the whole stage. And I think CJ is going to get like a pretty big advantage from this, or see like the whole run,
Yeah, I was wondering, like, have you seen any differences in the ways people are approaching like a challenge like this? Like, do you see a lot of people doing more, resets, or do you see a lot of people resetting the instant something happens? Like, have you noticed any patterns?
There are definitely some strategies involved. I think we'll see more as the runners continue on, and as we get a little closer to see what they do. But some, like I said, finish early. Some just take resets till they get something decent going. We've seen a few runners in the round one do the no LBLJ routes, but I don't think any of them actually made it out. A lot of them, I think like every single one made like 4th place, like set a solid time, but it wasn't quite good enough. So I expect to see a
So
lot of
everybody
runners go for it and
so
maybe take a
far has.
more. I'm sorry.
Sorry to interrupt there. Everybody who's made it through so far has done LBLJ.
Yeah, that is true. So I definitely
Okay.
expect to see them like maybe pick up the strats, maybe see a few more resets, but it depends on the strategy.
Yeah, that's something that actually is kind of nice about the flexibility of doing something like this. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people going for strats like that I normally wouldn't see maybe in a run, like if it was like a one go at it, if that makes sense. Like, I'm seeing some double jump owlless. I'm seeing lots of good owlless attempts here. Like, it's just nice to be able to see a little bit more freedom. Like, even there, I just saw Flixer double jump right there. It was just beautiful.
Definitely in 16 star, we've seen a lot of optimizations like that. I think we've mentioned this like a good amount in the tournament so far, but it's just all the different stars that you can see, the small optimizations like the double jump owlless, maybe even single jump wild blue. We'll see Tama plus, and it's just like all of these like 1 to 2 second time saves is back to back to back to back, and a lot of these runners can get super solid times, like mid to low 15s coming out of like HMC or something.
Crazy to be able to play consistently at that level, man. Like as even somebody like I casually could probably beat the game in about 20 minutes. Like that would be like, as somebody who plays the game and just speed runs 16 randomly and doesn't give it that much effort. But to be able to consistently pump out 15s is such a monumental difference from that. Like it's almost unbelievable the amount of technical skill and muscle memory.
That's a really good point. It's extremely gapped as far as some of these top runners. Like you said, like maybe more casual runners, because these runners, it's not like they're just trying to get the stars. I mean, they know exactly which movements, like which frames to do it. Rollouts are, I mean, you try to get frame perfect rollouts basically every time. These runners are so, they're
I'm just
in
thinking
it.
back to sending my dad Kano's world record after Stream Unlimited for the first time, and my dad being like, "No, that was a computer." Like, when you see 16 star at its perfection, it's just unbelievable. Like, and some of these guys are capable of stuff like that. It's crazy.
It is, yeah. Like you said, it's like computer like. It oftentimes is because it's the same thing over and over again. Like you just nail it every single time.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting. Like, I thought it would be more confusing watching all of these guys, but it's interesting to see even like the little uniquenesses in like their gameplay and just their own little styles for how they get stars. Like, it's the same movement, but like it all has a little bit of personality for each one of them. The way that you can see, like Markinator boost, exactly. Markinator did that boost, right? You don't have to tell me who has that controller.
Yeah, that's very true. The different unique play styles and tricks that they'll do.
Yeah, like I think like Ouija's 16 world record was like this beautiful flowing masterpiece of ballet, like in comparison to Kano's technical robotic masterpiece of whatever that was. It's just amazing to see what people do with this game.
I definitely agree. And CJ making it look easy here, as I cursed him on that wall kick, was like a degree off there. Sorry, CJ.
Oh, I think that was the first real slip up I've seen from CJ.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. It's just super clean, just that robotic movement that we're talking about. But gonna be going over to MIPS. We're gonna see maybe some less robotic movement here as we get into BLJs and MIPS here. See, just going for the dive grab here.
Nice.
Very nice. But yeah, different options you could do. CJ isn't doing I think the camera we've normally seen going to freestyle here a little bit. That looks pretty good.
That looks awesome.
All right, through the first door.
Not bad.
All right, taking it a little slow, not jumping through, but very nice. Very clean.
Yeah, that was a very safe MIPS.
Yeah,
We got Horror.
Yeah, Horror.
Probably just lining up to do the same.
Right behind. Couple in HMC here. There's also Zine jumping into HMC. Flixer in basement as well. Where it's an avalanche.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually. They all just snuck up on me. Everybody's in basement all of a sudden.
Yeah, everyone kind of getting in the groove after those first few resets.
Got CJ going for a front sub.
Yeah, very tricky. Missed the swim. That's actually kind of a big deal. Spacing.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Still looking okay. Oh, wow.
Very nice from CJ.
That was impressive.
Yeah, you can see he was kind of like to the right of that ship a little bit, because the
Yeah,
adjustment.
and
But
it almost looked like he almost overcompensated for the mistake there a little bit with the way that he turned. I don't know how to explain that. I can't even do front sub, so.
yeah, no, that was basically it. Yeah, just had to overcompensate. Ended up calculating pretty well.
Yeah, it worked out just perfectly.
And a super clean pole glitch. CJ going for it right here. This is a really good time. We'll see what the time is out of Fire Sea here, but
Yeah, we could have like a probably banging first run, and that's gonna probably give CJ a lot of confidence and probably a lot of wiggle room for the rest of the time he's got.
yeah, that's kind of what we've been seeing here. The runners who get good times early, there's a little bit of wiggle room, you know. You maybe not so stressed, and then they'll end up pushing the time down a good bit more. So
Totally, yeah. Like I'm wondering, like you could have a little bit of breathing room there for a little bit, like if you know, like okay, like at least I'm in the lead or something. But you've got somebody like Flixer or Horror breathing down your neck, like it's it's never gonna get that comfortable. That's for sure. Even if you did get a good run.
that's very true. There's always that looming presence of somebody could easily just pop off and instead of a really good time. Definitely don't want to be sitting in third. That's like the hot seat.
Mm. Absolutely, because that's the elimination, hey?
Yeah, exactly. Especially like we'll get towards the end and there'll be a few racers going and it'll zoom in and whoever's sitting on third sweating bullets.
Ooh, I'm pretty excited for this. Like, this is such a unique way of doing 16. I don't think I've ever seen a tournament do it like this. Like, where did you get this idea from?
We've done lifetime attacks at like GSA and stuff, but they're like weekend long events, right? And so I just melded the tournament bracket along with that category because I really like it for 16. And we've been like popping off on 16 star the last like 3 months.
Totally, and I'm thinking like, oh, sorry, I'm just watching some BLJs here.
Oh, looked beautiful. I hope has enough speed, still has it.
Oh god.
Oh, okay. Yes. I just thought he took a lot more speed going up there.
I think that was the last chance he had to get that pretty much, eh?
Yeah, I was getting close.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like a mesh into the tournament. As CJ gets the instant BLJs, is running. I don't think it's going to clip up.
Oh my goodness.
He has to kick or something, but no, gets up there.
Nice job.
CJ knowing that, just keep running. You hold down there right after the BLJ to kind of skip over that invisible wall at the top. But maybe did it like one BLJ too soon.
Oh.
Oh, cast long jump. But oh no! He like took the dive, ran straight into that elevator. He was not happy about it.
He's such a clean task long jump, like beautiful, and to have it just get caught like that on an edge.
It was a little sad. Still a really good bit so far though, with the moving right side even.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Other than that one little bonk there, this has been a beautiful bits.
Yeah, and it's in the pipe.
Look at that, 15 minutes and 7 seconds into the pipe for his first run. CJ is going to be stressing some people out today.
This is insane. 15 capable. Would need 3 for 3. We'll see how it goes.
Oh,
does the Mario cam, is that going to do it? No, it's going to be just right.
Mario cam? I'm surprised by that.
I've seen a few runners do it. I think Kano kind of popularized it. Yeah. I'm not sure what the benefit is, though. It just seems to be preference.
Absolutely, yeah. I think you're right about that.
He's not doing it anymore. It's just the first one. So interesting. And all 3 right after that first one.
That was a pretty quick recovery there.
Yeah, absolutely. Might still have the 15 here, actually.
Look at that.
Right, and just right here. No, it's going to be exactly 16 minutes.
16 flat. That's pretty good for a first run.
It is the first run, and that's exactly right. It's really, really good. We've got Horror jumping into bits here. Gonna swap over to Horror. Maybe get a nice bop or something. We'll see. I'm not sure what the exact time is here. All right. And I do apologize. You're going to see the volume bar. My stream links wasn't working today, so I couldn't recapture. So I'm just pulling from streams, basically. So I do apologize if you see the volume bar pop up every now and then.
You know what? You are putting on an incredible tourney, and everybody who has any complaints can shove it.
Thank you. Thank you. I try to do my best. Like I try to be professional here. So it hurts me
the
probably more than
volume
anyone
bar is
else.
so that they can actually hear the stream, so they should be thanking you that the volume bar is there, actually.
We're very happy for the volume here.
Absolutely, we love to be able to hear it.
Yeah, horror and bits probably more exciting than the volume here. We'll see how it goes. 3 for 3 would put him in second, really nice, just behind CJ.
That'd be awesome. Second would be feeling comfy.
All right, that's really nice. Let's see one more. Leg looks good.
Okay.
Okay, very nice. I was afraid the floor might like fall away. Bowser takes a bounce.
Yeah, just short, hey?
But that was really good. We're gonna take in like a 16-1x, about one Bowser throw within CJ.
Yeah, like I said, you know, I usually think of horror as an underdog, and then, nope, not at all. Never.
Yeah, horror knows how to like pop off when necessary. It's really great.
You know, that's kind of one of those things where I feel like maybe like participating in so many events and like doing so many community events probably like makes you so much less nervous about doing stuff like this, because you could just play against people and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. It's definitely maybe takes the stress like immediate right off. Like, you know, you have another chance, but Flicks are falling off. Takes the ledge grab, actually avoids falling down extremely far and through the instant moving left side. What a monster.
I definitely would not have been brave enough to go for that. That was definitely impressive.
Wow. Okay, Flixer in the pipe. We'll see what time Flixer gets.
What was that?
Look at that time.
We don't know what that was, Flixer, but that was insane. 15 capable here. 15 minutes like in the pipe. Just over.
Maybe I shouldn't have underestimated that reset.
Yeah, we'll see how this one goes. We're setting 3 amazing times here in the first 20 minutes. Let's go. That should hit. It does. Okay.
Wow, you weren't kidding with consistent 15s, hey?
I never kid with consistent 15s, Luna. Ever.
Man. I am so glad to be invited to this. I am very happy for just like a good 90 minutes of watching excellent gameplay. This is an excellent way to spend my Sunday.
Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. 15:41. I have to remember that. 15:41 is the time that Flixer got. But yeah, I'm enjoying it as well. Hope everyone is at home also enjoying it. We're going to be popping over to Mathematics here. Haven't seen him really at all on the main screen so far. We'll see what he's got in store for us.
Keeping an eye. He's been going around in basement here for a little bit.
Yeah. I think just got out of DDD and is now in Fire Sea.
Looking a little bit frustrated there, trying to get into the Fire Sea entrance.
It's those tiny time losses, they're just the worst. It's not even that they're a big deal. Mentally, they're the worst.
It just gets under your skin, I can imagine.
Absolutely. Mathematics having a really nice Fire Sea. I don't think his ultimate pace, but yeah, definitely really solid. Gonna get a nice ball kick here.
Looks good.
Yeah, good lag reduction left side.
Looked over and I saw horror mid LBLJ and I was so confused. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh my goodness, are we in a parallel universe? What is happening? Oh, no, that's just LBLJ. This is a normal part of the everyday run. I forgot.
just on the resets. Honestly, it can be like that. You get a little confused. There's so much stuff going on. All right, what did I say I needed to remember? It was 15.
41.
What for Flixer? 41.
There we go.
I was thinking 43. Thank you.
Gotta rearrange the homies in the right order.
Absolutely. Get this leaderboard nice and full as Zion and Spinner, Mathematics needing to finish. But Mathematics on a really good pace is right on par with everyone else. I'm not sure if
Absolutely.
we're looking at Flixer, but it's definitely CJ and Horror. About
Yeah, it'll be good watching Mathematics here on the big screen going into BLJs.
Yeah, biggest part of 16 star. It's what makes 16 star 16 star.
Something nice to me.
I'm a bad streamer. I don't have chat pulled up at the moment. What did he say?
A compliment. My voice is nice. I would like to say that I'm just glad that. Ooh, nice BLJ.
Yeah, super good for Mathematics. see
I'm
how
just glad that your voice isn't overshadowing mine.
I've been working on that, to be honest. The first couple was a little bad, but I'm really glad it's working out here. You do have a great voice for commentary, I'm not gonna lie. You're impressing me a little bit.
I appreciate that. I'm good with enunciating. And the way that you phrased that made it sound like you had to tone down how wonderful your voice sounds so that you didn't overshadow your commentators. And like that was an ongoing problem for you.
It was not my just the volume of the sound.
Like,
That's what I was getting
You know
at.
what? This is an ongoing problem for me. I just sound too beautiful all the time.
It's too much. I'm sorry.
It's too much. I gotta tone it down.
Nah, if only.
Well, mathematics is having an awesome run through bits.
Absolutely is. Moving left side, not messing, or moving left side, not messing with the right side. She's gonna make it through. Is clean through the pipe. Could bop CJ. Could be a 15-minute time here. Would be really tight. It's looking to like tie CJ basically. 3 for 3.
Impressive.
I'm not sure how fast mathematics does throws. We'll find out.
You know what? Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen mathematics run. This is incredibly impressive.
A pretty new runner to me as well. Didn't know him too much outside of this, but has shown up and is showing out right now. 2 for 2 on the Bowser throw. Needs one more. We'll see. And that's actually going to make it.
Oh.
But not going to be the 16. Was taking the Bowser throws a little too slower, so it's going to be closer to maybe 16-10.
Just going to get that bump on horror, though.
Yeah, nice and clean. 3rd place. I believe 16-10. Yeah, going to be 16-11.
Perfect. And then in the meantime, we basically only have Zine and Horror to worry about.
Yeah, and we actually got that spinner coming up here. Goes by a few different names. Maybe B9 Gus, you might know him. That's how it goes by on the speedrun.com.
That would make sense.
But yeah, another not as well-known player like mathematics, but really good, as you can see. Doing the dive ending here, gonna be going right into the toilet bowl. Not bouncing at all. So knows his stuff.
So good when they just like get a clean sweep in there, you know? No bouncing around. No
Yeah, just
screwing
nice.
around.
Nice and smooth. That's what speedrunning is all about. Like, it's honestly like an art form to keep it so clean for so long. And people show up in droves. That actually was about to miss. I got nervous for a moment. But he's good. Sorry. What were you going to say?
It's like in basketball when you get the swoosh of the hoop, you know? It's just, it just feels so good. It's just better than any other goal.
Exactly. It's just perfect. It's clean. It's beautiful.
You know, I'm with you, actually.
art.
I think that's probably my favorite part about Mario 64 and probably why I don't watch as many other speed games as much as I watch this one, just because I feel like the movement in this is just... no other game is comparable.
It's honestly true.
Yeah,
There's-
like even like other Mario, for example, like even Odyssey and stuff like that. It's pretty close, but it's never come quite this close.
Oh my gosh, Spinner getting instant BLJs. Look how consistent these runners are at these BLJs.
That
Like,
was pretty amazing.
talking about like pushing the times all the way down and it being just like, you know, a masterpiece, almost like a robotic movement. Almost another first stair clip there.
Just does the same time as Zine gets a perfect cannonless.
Oh, drops it. Okay, nice.
Oh!
No wet dry world.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say see Wet Dry World today. I'm so disappointed.
I think we saw one in round 1. I forget who it was, but it was like one of the last races we were watching and like just popped right into wet dry world.
Man, I'm so partial to it. The first time it ever happened to me was in a relay race.
No.
And I could not stop. I was hysterically laughing because it was the best.
It's out of nowhere.
Suddenly the spider
Ooh.
oh!
Taking a bonk. Taking the Superman dive. Takes a weird camera. I'm sure the momentum might catch a little bit on the turnaround, but gets moving right side.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a little weird for the momentum on that jump there, hey? For the dive strap?
Yeah, probably. It's the moving right side actually works like in tandem with however you move from that platform to the other, however you jump that gap.
Right, yeah.
That's why you see most people dive. You keep the momentum pretty well, but so everyone's got like their own little tips and tricks here and there to make it work. So maybe I don't know. I try not to judge too hard when Spinner's about to pull out like a low 16 here.
Oh, absolutely not. No, whatever feels right is what feels right at that point. You know, at that point, it's so much experience and feeling to
Oh,
just miss the third throw.
that would have been another like. I think that would have been third place if you would have hit that. That would have been like 16:05.
Man, everybody's bringing the heat. This is crazy.
How did that
Whoa!
miss? It went over the bomb.
Oh, I love the camera rage.
Yeah. Honestly, better than pause raging. Pause raging loses time.
Yeah, what is it? Simply rock chalk or?
Yes, exactly.
That was a heartbreaker.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, the last tournament I hosted, there was Simply versus Rock Chalk in a 120 tournament. And Rock Chalk lost by 3 frames. Simply won by 3 frames. And Rock Chalk had paused at some point during the race, and it's like, that was the time that would have won them the match.
Oh yeah, just the pause buffer was what lost him the match there, and that was an amazing race, like, nonetheless. Like, they were neck and neck, and Simply pulled out moving reds. Like, I was sure you had calmed that one. Like, that was just a phenomenal event.
It was a fantastic event. I was really happy to have hosted that. You know, all the top runners just make these things so exciting, make it so worthwhile. It's great.
Well, that's iconic. Like, I think Simply Rock Chalk, like, that's as iconic to me as, like, something in speedrunning, like, break the record. Like, that's such a cool thing for me.
Thank you. I'm glad to have hosted it for sure. It's fantastic. I cannot explain to you how much fun it is to like put this stuff together and like how much work it is, and then to see it all come together and actually have like really good matches, and it's so great. I love it.
It's awesome. It's good to have a good hobby. I'm just trying to figure out if there's anybody actually playing right now. Zine is and Horror is. I was getting distracted by everybody's screen.
Same. And I'm trying to remember... I'm missing a time on the leaderboard. And
I like Spenner typing pain in the chat.
Yeah, I have Spinner with mathematics mixed up on the leaderboard. I apologize. That is what happened. I was very confused. So mathematics got the 6-11.
Yeah.
16-11.
Yeah, Cheesecake Boy is giving you a warning. Keeping you in line if you didn't notice it yourself.
Sorry. Noticing it now. But Spinner got the 16-20 something. Guys, you have to keep me on par here with the times. You guys got to keep me honest.
You got to keep the streamer in check.
You do. It's a rough time.
Malfurion in the chat.
I'm gonna. It doesn't technically matter. So I would have put 27. I don't know what it was. Somebody correct me.
Cheesecake Boy needs to go check the VOD.
Yeah. Sorry.
That would be extra helpful.
Zine and Lethal Lava Land.
You know, I know this might even like slightly be off topic, but my mom was
29.
watching some speedrunning with me when I was home for Christmas break, and she was actually, this question was this week. She watched Ouija vs. Cano over on Laysauce's channel.
Yeah.
And she was so confused at Boyle the Big Bully because of how they do the long jump before the stairs appear. And she was just losing it. She's like, how do they know where the stairs are going to be? They weren't even there. Like, could you go back? Couldn't you see? Like, they weren't even there before. They just showed up after. And I'm like, my mom. Okay.
We know things about this game.
I'm like, Mom, they knew where they were going to be. And she's like, what?
Freaking out. Love that you're getting your parents involved. Everyone should get their parents involved.
My mom's probably watching right now. She's probably contributing to the 67 wonderful viewers that are enjoying this right now.
Oh, awesome.
My mom's a the true OG gamer girl. She had 120 stars before anybody.
Oh, that's actually awesome.
Oh yeah,
some gamer parents.
She's a BAMF.
All right, let's see. I'm trying to think what pace Zion is on, and I haven't seen anything crazy going on. It's been super clean.
No, he's been pretty consistent with the other runners.
Yeah, I think is on really good pace here. Should be like right at maybe like 10:45 coming out of here, which is definitely 15 pace. It's like mid 15.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think he should be good, provided that he's got some good RNG going on.
Ooh, definitely does.
Beautiful. That's one of those stars that's just beautiful when done right.
I just jump right up there. Only have to deal with one door. Only thing slowing you down.
I don't think I've ever made my parents visit Slippery Nip stream, but I think about all of the videos like in the history of speedrunning, for example, that just talk about the fact that that's actually somebody's name online.
Yeah,
Like out of
I do
every
remember
username
that.
you could pick.
I love the usernames.
Like I hear Summoning Salt's voice in my head just criticizing it, you know.
Another top name is like 420 Blaze It. Done so much for the community and just has this crazy like stupid name.
Oh my god, there's a couple like that, I'm pretty sure, in like the Mario Kart community. Like if you go back through the speedruns that are like super funny.
Yeah, I love it. Zion has a really nice name. I enjoy his name a lot. It's a really good MIPS clip here, actually.
That was
It's on
gorgeous.
11:20. You can be like right at 11 minutes if you're on amazing pace hitting DDD, but is gunning for that top 3 spot right here.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't look like Zion's gonna be screwing around with any runs that aren't gonna get him a first place at this point.
Yeah, Zion definitely can take competition pretty seriously. Is a competitor, a fierce one. See how the front step goes here. Everyone else.
Sorry, I was looking at Horror's screen there.
Yeah, everyone else kind of looking on their resets. Flixer potentially might do more runs, might not. We actually saw in the first race he only went for like 20 or 30 minutes and got a time similar to this one, like 15:40 something maybe against Cheese, maybe 15:05, but then stopped running because he doesn't have to and knew that he had his spot confirmed. So could be taking a risk here with round 2 being a little more competitive.
You know, even in the chat right now, Flixer's saying Zion easy clap, so.
Okay. Confidence coming out from
I can't
Flixer.
tell if it's confident or cocky, but if I was Flixer, I'd be a little cocky too, so I definitely.
Yeah, a 15:41's like an insane time. I mean, that's a time that could, contest, the top runners here. Which Flixer is, absolutely. I think Flixer's like 12 on the leaderboard. Like, it's just like barely outside of the top 10. So is absolutely capable of making it all the way to the finals.
With a 15:41, he could pretty much run me over with his car, and I'd apologize to him. You know, at this point, I'm sure that he knows exactly what he's doing.
He does.
Oh, let's see a nice Bowser throw from Zion. I'm praying.
Ooh, okay, maybe a little late on the throw, but did hit.
I'm telling you, it was the extra toe cross in there. I called that one. I got it.
I'm calling a timeout. There are no timeouts, sir.
That was a wicked throw. I'm proud.
Yeah, always nice to have that throw go well. It's like 15 to 20 seconds if you miss it.
A T-Gang reference, and
T-Gang.
Yeah.
Who's in T-Gang? Is it like waterproof tea bags gang? Because they don't make tea. The tea bag's waterproof. It doesn't work. I'm sorry.
I think that's the joke. Yeah, I do think that's the joke, Mark.
I just pegged it right there.
Yeah, I think you got it, actually. Wow.
Oh, no. Zion catching wasn't able to make it go all the way. Needs to make his tea here.
Oh, heartbreaking VLJ. Looks good.
Zion and Deku. Okay, nothing to do with waterproof tea bag. You need to invite him though, Zion.
That's good.
All right.
It's okay. It was just, who was it?
Oh, right in the hole there. First one we've seen today. Very nice.
I've seen some really interesting chants going around in some speedrunners communities, that's for sure. I've been enjoying it. A little bit of camaraderie.
I see. Flixer's also T-Gang. There's T's everywhere.
I like it. We should make a new gang. What would we call our gang?
I don't know. I just name everything Inator. Like, you know, I've got the Inator Club on Discord. If I do marbles, my marble's Marble Inator. You know, it just works with everything.
Markinator
I'm
boost.
being, yeah, exactly. Inator boost,
got it.
Markinator boost.
All right, let's see Zine's second try at right side here.
Oh, it's going for the standing. Actually makes
looks
it.
good. That was probably frame perfect at that point, actually.
Very close to it, if not, yeah. It's harder than moving right side, so it very well could have been like a frame perfect, like second frame.
That was definitely a big flex there. Pretty impressive.
We'll see. Zine is cutting it close. Might be able to beat Mathematics if he has a good Bowser fight here.
You know, I can't tell if I enjoy Flixer more as a runner or as
Ooh.
a chatter at this point. This is pretty great. I just like the sheer competition of watching each other's runs and knowing if you have to like get your butt back in gear again and start running.
Yeah, you just have to, if you have to jump online again. Zine finishing it up. Not gonna take that third place. Is gonna end up in fourth currently.
Damn. That's definitely not what he was hoping for with those resets at the beginning there.
No, with, like you said, first run finish 16:20. All these runners are super close together. They're actually all within a minute, within like 50 seconds, 48 seconds.
Yeah, first completed run. That's pretty tight.
So, I'm 100% expecting a lot of these runners to beat their times, and Flixer might not be as safe as he thinks he is, but I guess we'll see.
I was gonna say, Flixer's probably got to get out of the chat here pretty soon. Zine's looking fired up.
Zine's, yeah, everyone's looking fired up.
Fully agreed.
It's fantastic. We'll look over at Spinner here as he is jumping into Womps. Furthest one along. First time we've been in Womps since the beginning, really.
Sounds awesome. Do you have a drink with you, Mark?
I do. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. That is what I'm drinking.
Oh, how's your Dr. Pepper?
It's fizzy. It's fantastic.
Oh, wonderful. That's your drink of choice? Is that usually what you got when you're streaming and watching Spenner do perfect canonlesses?
What, like, I normally got something for sure. If I'm doing commentary, it's like some water. I was drinking a lot of water earlier, so grabbed a Dr. Pepper.
You're a hydro homie. You got all that water going on.
The hydro homie, yeah. I
love it.
Definitely got to stay hydrated, chat. You got to stay healthy. You got to get active as well. It's starting to get warm out in a lot of places. Here in around hot Atlanta, it's about 70 degrees, so I've been getting out. It's been nice.
Yeah, stay hydrated. If you're going outside and you're sweating, you don't want to have a kidney stone locked and loaded, boys. You gotta flush them out.
You can't have a kidney stone locked and loaded. You can't be walking around with that thing. What are you doing?
Take care of your organs and they'll love you back.
That's very true. You feel better too. You feel better, chat. All about the healthy living. Spinner looking pretty healthy on this run, speaking of which.
Yeah, and just looking at horror playing around here in Dark World.
Yeah, I suspect that we definitely have a lot more of these moments where, you know, we have runners in their reset stage, I guess, like within reset to Womps. Because, like we're seeing here, 1540, 16, 1611, 1613, all within 30 minutes.
Yeah. The thing I was gonna say at this point, essentially, it's like waiting for people not to be in Womps, you know? It's like the beginning of a Womp stream times 6, like just kind of waiting for somebody to get one that catches.
That's essentially right. It's a Pace Pal's paradise. That's what I love about these time attacks. It's just a Pace Pal paradise.
Exactly. Like, I was gonna say, like, I know I was asking earlier about, like, what kind of gave you the idea for this, but I'm with you where I love these types of events at live events, and, like, I could go back through any type of speedrunning live events that I've seen, and I just love the competition that lasts for a while and, like, going back and forth and feeling like events. Or I know they do more of that for example, in Super Mario Bros. Community or Super Mario Maker. They do more of these events that are like these time attacks. And I appreciate like you actually bringing that to something like Twitch, because it's just really, really cool and we don't get enough of it in this style.
Yeah, well, thank you. It's been a great format. I've Very happy with how it turned out. It's essentially a normal tournament bracket, but everyone's in groups, and then as they moved out of groups to avoid them all playing the same, I basically bopped them in a circular pattern as the seeding went around. So it's been a good format. If anyone wants to do one in the future, as far as just someone picking up a tournament, let me know. I'll give you the format.
You started out with 48 runners, hey?
Yeah, a lot of runners.
Okay. Well, yeah, if anybody's actually listening and they're thinking about doing something like this, I'd take him up on that offer, because the amount of organizational skill to make 48 people show up where they need to is absolutely insane, and I don't think that stuff gets taken seriously enough, like the types of events these guys organize. So, these skills are real. Markinator's an awesome guy, awesome at putting these events together.
Thank you. It's a labor of love, really. Flickshire over here saying running a tourney is too hard. I don't have the skills.
Bro, everybody's got their part. Flixer's got his part to play. Markinator's got his part to play, We all got our skills.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. Flickshire is just as much a part of this tournament as I am, because he's killing it, and he's going to make it to the finals probably.
We don't have it without Mark. We don't have it without Flixer. Doesn't matter what each of you do.
I'll play in the part, as well as the viewers. I would not put these on if nobody watched them.
Oh, yeah. Without all 83 of you. Absolutely. We see every one of you. Every single one of you. You're all beautiful.
All right, Spinner.
Okay, that's for me. I'm not going to speak for you, Mark. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put words in your mouth there. I don't know.
No, it's fine. You can speak for me about this stuff. It's fine. I trust you.
Good. All right. I was going to say, no, actually, Mark just thinks you're all very ugly.
I don't think that. I don't think that at all.
You would never.
The SM64 community has so many studs in it. It's mind-boggling. As a speedrunning loner, weird person community, as speedrunning is known to be, we got some pretty good-looking people here.
Oh, people are just absolutely gorgeous. Have you ever seen people?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Slippery Nip? Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, that face.
Sometimes he's bred, even, which is even better, arguably.
Gosh, I think just everybody's a good character, it's one of those things where it's just nice to have so many good personalities around.
100% agree. Can I get some loafs in chat, by the way? Speaking of Slippery Nip.
What are we putting in chat?
Loaf. Love that emote. I love it. I love that emote. That and Mango. Mango's a good one, too.
Wait, Mango?
Spinner here at HMC. Oh, misses the side flip. Doesn't jump off, thankfully. Almost did. Those are some of my favorite emotes that have been going around.
Completely seized up with pure joy right now. Oh,
I hope you set up your mother with TTV.
Oh god, okay.
She's so confused right now.
Okay, I need to calm down. I'm getting a little too overwhelmed. I'm missing Spinner's awesome run.
We got 12 stars. Didn't talk to the Toad, I don't think, because he spawns at 12. So it only has one more here after Toad.
Right. Are you a talk to Toad at 12 or 13 type of guy?
When I ran 16 for the 2 weeks that I did, I would struggle remembering talking to Toad at 12, and so sometimes I would be late to the meeting, to be honest, and I'd show up at 13. But I think 12 is better, to be honest. You just honestly, go ahead, get him.
Get him out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm more of a set the date later type of lady,
Okay.
I'll meet you at 13. I'm not gonna fool myself and pretend I'll be there at 12.
Fair enough. I like the honesty. You're not gonna set times you can't stick to.
And I've never seen that Slippery Nip emote, by the way, in the chat that Rip put, and I'm losing it. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I can't even see it. Hold on. Oh, is it the doodle?
The Nip
handsome. A handsome emote. All right, good Mips clip here from Spinner. We didn't really mention it. That was a good grab. Right in front of the door.
Yeah, no, it looked awesome.
I got a nice camera angle with the jump through the second door.
Clean.
Speed kick and all.
I have no idea how that works. That's the one thing. Like, that's the one thing that people can do in a Bips clip that I'm just like, stunning, stunning. Chip!
Wait, Spencer. Oh my! I was actually like looking aside. Spinner
I
got chip
wouldn't
clip.
scream chip if there was no chip, buddy. I wouldn't.
True.
I wouldn't do that to you.
True. Thank you.
I wouldn't play you like this.
Oh, Spinner backing out of the front sub though.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks like a last-minute change.
Maybe having some issues recently. Front sub is like definitely known to be really tricky because you get extra lag and jumping on the front sub, you want to jump, if not frame 1, definitely frame 2 to maintain the speed. So the lag
Honestly,
can make it really, really rough.
with how clean that went, it looks like whatever choice they made, it was the right one for them.
Yeah, and it could be like chip clip and back sub is like quicker than just front sub, you know? Because front sub doesn't save much time, but that definitely doesn't save time, taking the burn.
That is not what you want in this event.
Yeah, and it's actually eating a lot of lag here with the camera angle there.
Just the amount of time that kills in relation to everybody else's run, that sucks. He was doing really good pace into this.
Definitely, and was about 5 seconds ahead of Zion, I believe, going into DDD, so...
I think you're right about that, actually.
Definitely a rip. Oh, it's running on the railing.
Ooh. We got Spetter living on the edge, hey?
Just playing with it. But yeah, that's gonna put him a little behind, but still in it for third place for sure. Really clean BLJ's potentially second.
It'll just be good to see somebody into BLJs again. We got everybody else just basically hanging out in Dark World and Womps for their second attempts.
They are. Zion picking it up a little bit. And Womps. But yeah,
You know, it's a little bit weird that Bowser just like kind of like is all exposed like that. That angle was just very uncomfortable to look at Bowser.
It's all good. It's just flat. It's fine.
I'll be honest, Mark, I don't think I've ever looked at Bowser from that angle before, and I'm not really sure how I feel about it.
Trust me, the more you don't think about it, the better. The better
Honestly,
it is.
you know, the thing is, I could just, like, move on and not bring it up. I felt the desire to do that, because, you know, that would have been better for everybody, but at this point, I feel like, you know, I've dug myself too deep. I need to know. Why did they do me like that?
I don't know. Sorry, BLJ's from Spinner. Jeez.
BLJs, please.
Anything, come on.
Please.
Oh no, not looking too great. Needs clean BLJs to have a really good chance. It still doesn't get it. It's catching, but not all the way.
God. That was nice. Just sucks that it was the 4th attempt.
Yeah, that is pretty rough. And I don't think third place is possible anymore. Instant BLJ would be necessary, as Spinner does get it and is in the pipe. Okay.
All right, that made up for a little bit of lost time there.
Still needs like super clean movement here.
Yeah. Still be good to watch though.
Absolutely. As Spinner goes for cast long jump, getting the wall kick, but not the ledge grab.
You know, it was worth a try. That was pretty sick.
I don't blame him at all. It was very close. Spinner knew that going into it, and I agree with the decision to go for it.
Just say screw it, hey? I agree with Saren. This lineup is sick.
This is the lineup that is like the underrated lineup, I think, because it doesn't have like Slippery Nip or Kano or Cheese or somebody, but it has like so many good runners that are like so close in skill that it can a little underappreciated, I think.
I don't really think like you really need like a kind of a flashy name in speedrunning to be recognized for your skill or anything. Like, I think that like I think people have shown that like anybody can just pick up this game and become one of the greatest of all time at this point, you know? Like, even for what I believe to be the greatest of all time for this game, like I was watching when Cheese joined as M64. That's pretty much around the time that I started watching. And so like my view of who the greatest is doesn't involve Ouija, but I wouldn't doubt that he's probably one of the greatest of all time right now, right? Like,
Yeah, that's very true. There's up and comer runners, absolutely,
Yeah,
and
like
a
you
lot of them
can't
are.
really underestimate anybody based on their name.
I 100% agree. There's so much skill to go around, and if you look at it like 3 years ago, I started watching about 3 years ago, I'd say. Waited a little while to start running it myself, but it's so much different, honestly, from back then. The amount of skill has increased from the top runners and has brought everyone along with it. Like, it's not like people are getting left behind by like a few people. It's everyone's like picking up the slack essentially.
We got Benji coming in with a raid.
Hey Benji, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I do not have my alerts turned on, but fantastic. Rate of 86. Benji in this tournament as well, looking to schedule time this week with his group. But thank you so much. Rate of party 86. Welcome everybody. This is the 16 Star Showdown. This is a lifetime attack tournament format. This is Group Z. We are in the quarterfinals. Group Z is the first one to play here.
Welcome, Raiders.
Yeah, we got 46 minutes left for these runners to get their final runs in. After those 46 minutes, they will not be allowed to reset anymore. You can see the leaderboard here at the bottom. Top 3 times at the end will move on. Bottom 3 will not. It will break away.
Yeah, we've already seen, I think pretty much everybody on their first run out the gate has been within a minute of each other, so we've got a really tight competition here. Everybody's been popping in and out of the chat to taunt each other and decide if they need to do more runs, and we are having a blast. So if you want to stick around, it's a good place to be.
That's the taunts from Flixer and stuff have been great. I love it. Flixer setting a 1541 has not done a run since, is sitting there on the end screen. So thanks to 1541 will hold up, and we'll see. We're seeing a lot of competition. I honestly,
it's just the weirdest flex. I'm loving it.
It is such a great
1541 and just sits there.
We've seen it from a few runners. I think Ouija did it. Kano did it. Ouija and Kano like woke up. For Ouija it was like 5 in the afternoon, but they both woke up, did a run, got like a 15-4, 15-5, and just went back to bed. And it was like this 20 minutes. That's all they needed.
Man, that's like a very big cool guys don't look at explosions type of thing. Like, I just wish I had that type of energy one day. I need to be cool like that one day. But if that's my version of cool, like, this is where I can hear my dad being like, you need to get out of the house.
We need to go for a walk.
You need to get out.
Clint Stevens special. We're just going to go for a walk. Everything will be great.
Oh yeah, and I hope Benji had a good stream, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I assume is playing S64. Benji has actually been pushing the 70-star world record. Is, I think, like 3rd place, really? 4th place, maybe. Depends on whoever else. I know has a 1704, 1705, is pushing 16 minutes. Or I said 16. We're in 70-star. Yeah. Is pushing the 46, has a 47, like 04.
Damn. I need to be watching Benji then. That's crazy. That's
100%.
Awesome. No, 70 stars my jam. I know this is such a thing to say because, like, as somebody who has been, like, keeping up with SM64 speedrunning since, like, 2013 consistently, I don't know what it is with 70 star, but it just, like, it suits my soul. I want to, like, get home from high school, make myself, like, a Coke Slurpee, like, wrap myself in a blanket, and just play a good 70 star run casually, you know? Just feels like a good day. I love it. It's a good event. It's the perfect length. I love it.
Are you talking about 70 star? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
70 star. I think it's just perfect. I don't know what it is because you don't have to get every single star in the game, which is exhausting. And it's not as fast as 16 where you have to like mips through a wall. I just want to have a good, clean, no glitches, beat the game.
That is a really nice paced run, I think. It's not beginner. It's not like super expert. It's like really good to get people into the game. Zine getting into the game here. Getting that mips clip grab. You're getting the mips grab. Gonna do the clip here in just moments. Had a 1040 something exit, like 1042, which is really good. Really good. I'm sure he's gunning to beat Flixer here.
Do you recall what his time was going into DDD last time again?
It's similar to what he's got now. It's like 11-1, 11-2 maybe. So it's very similar on a close pace. Definitely 15 possible. But he didn't have great BLJ, so that kind of killed his time. a little bit.
Yeah. It was the BLJs and that bits.
Yeah, hopefully it'll go a little bit better this time. At the start of today, they were like, everyone was just cranking them out. Like, everyone who got there, like, everyone's first run just, like, cranked them out. I think Zion was, like, the exception.
It's like you got factory workers out here just producing Mario runs
Yeah.
on mass-produced Mario, you know?
That's the goal. That's the goal.
We've been working on that optimization for so long. We need to commodify it. Come on.
Yeah, I'll get them their uniforms. I'll call it merch. And then...
Sell it as an
and
NFT.
they'll buy it themselves. They'll sell them as NFTs. We'll just make it all happen.
I would like to sell you the NFT of Zion's run in Markinator's tourney on March 6th.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to a Nader Club. This is your merch. It's a broom and a collared shirt. Thank you very much. No.
Shoot, Zion's not really happy with that little mix-up there.
Yeah, missed the pole glitch. Missed the pole entirely, it looked like. I don't know, jumped too soon, didn't have enough speed.
Yeah, I'm not really sure there.
Making it up here, it's too late.
Like, to make it to this point, only to basically lose your speed and not be able to catch it is so frustrating.
Oh no, and taking the burn there. Not too dangerous. Landed on the platform. But you're right, you make it this far. You miss like a 15-second cycle. Maybe 20 after that burn.
For Fire Sea, where like the movement really is so fluid and fast and stuff like that. Oh, and CJ just bonking in Dark World. Oh gosh, it was just very funny.
Okay, let's see. All right, Zion, hit the throw. Oh my gosh, was too far left. Almost too far left. Now is almost too far right.
Oh, I feel like my breath is caught in my chest.
It always makes me nervous watching the Bowser throws. I don't always know what to say as they're like winding up. T-Gang, we get it. We get it. You have...
We get it.
You need to make it to the end now. Come on, Zion. Yeah.
We can't throw up T-Gang if we haven't... We need to complete the run.
T-Gang, eliminated. T-Gang. T-Gang. Come on, Zion. I want to see it.
We need to see the time. Come on, man.
We got you. Yeah, sub 14 door touch.
I want these BLJs to just go so well for him right now. He deserves it after that last run.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, Zion, what are you doing? T-Gang!
Oh, man.
T-Gang! Oh, no, not quite.
We need more power, Mark. You need to shout it louder.
T-Gang! It's working! It worked!
You did it!
We did it! One more.
Zion can't claim any of that. That was all you, Mark.
Here we go. Side flip for T-Gang. For good luck. T-Gang!
Oh, look at that.
T-Gang's in there. I think is not going to make third place, though. Is a little too slow.
Hopefully we can get a good bets, though.
I should have yelled T-Gang louder sooner. It's my fault.
You know, honestly, I forgive you at this point, but I'm not going to let it happen again.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, Zion going for the cast long jump. Don't even think it was possible, to be honest.
No, definitely not with that speed.
It's a little sad. Saved somewhere. But let's see. Who is nobody's really on a run. Everyone is on a reset at the moment.
That's true.
We haven't seen Horror in a while. We kind of popped in like right as he was like getting that time that he set, but I haven't seen him much since.
Yeah, so I've been watching Horror just a little bit out of the corner of my eye. We've been seeing just some messing around in Dark World for a little bit, but no, looks like we're still just waiting for another run to catch. And Flixer is still eating cake.
Flixer not putting in the time, but putting in the effort early on, and has the time to spare to eat as much cake as he wants.
You know what? It's a really bad example of work smarter, not harder, right? Like, terrible example, but it kind of works for the principle.
With a little bit of like gambling essence hidden in there as well.
Exactly. It's not like everybody else isn't working hard. There's definitely some luck involved in getting a good run and stuff, but you know, it's nice to be able to pull it off right off the bat.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about it earlier. The early runs, you know, you get them out of the way, you get some kind of time on the board, and now we're in the phase where everyone's got a time on the board. You know, everyone's even been pushing it as far as it can for the last 20, 30 minutes, and these runners need to get something solid going.
Well, you know, we got 3 people headed into Womps right now, so hopefully we'll be able to see at least one run leave.
Hopefully at least one.
Wait, CCM is in 16 usually. Do any of these guys go into CCM?
That is in the no LBLJ route.
Right.
So, but they
Sorry,
do
'cause
LBLJ, they only go to Womps and they go like straight to basement.
I was looking at, I think, CJ, I guess, not in a run, screwing around with the penguin, and I just completely threw myself off.
I mean, we've definitely seen it. I mean, we've totally seen it. That's just the routes that they're doing currently. I don't expect to see it.
No, me neither. Absolutely not. No, I was thinking, I'm like, wait, I've seen the penguin here. I didn't think any of these guys would be in CCM, but no, he was going between runs there.
Gotcha. I mean, could it be LJ'd there? There is a theoretical route. Oh, almost making it. It was maybe a frame too late on the wall kick there.
Yeah, just a little bit weird on the camera angle, I think, for the setup there. Looks good. I couldn't do it with a good camera angle, so... What am I saying? I feel like, what is it? Like that whole thing, like, what is it when, Eminem put out that album and, like, was, like, cursing all the people who were, like, critiquing him, like, all the, like, critiques of, like, Charlemagne and stuff like that, and all that about people who don't actually make music and stuff like that. Like, that was the criticism. I'm, like, sitting here as, like, a non-speedrunner being like, man, that double jump Owlus was a little soft, wasn't it?
That's just called being a commentator. That's why we're here.
Like, man, that was a little flaccid there, wasn't it?
Work on that a little more. But no, I mean that's how it goes. We are not playing in this tournament, so we get to sit on the sidelines and criticize. That is our comeuppance.
It's the only use of the word flaccid. Yeah, it was a good excuse, you know. I'm doing my best here, you know.
We're really trying to
spice up the comms.
Doing a good job for sure.
It's like what is it? Still not a good. What's that meme? Like, still got not a good enough excuse to use the word. What's the word? Oh shoot, I'll think of it eventually.
Not quite familiar. Horror continue. I got you. I was gonna say Horror continuing the run did miss that Owlus, so we'll see what kind of time he gets. Not too much time to save, so I imagine if there's some other kind of big mistake, it's gonna reset. That could be pretty bad, but makes the adjustments needed.
The magic box there kind of throwing off the angle, that makes it really hard.
Yeah, missing that punch, all of a sudden your camera's not quite perfect. You're, you know, not in the exact same spot you normally are, and it can be pretty rough. We've got Spinner on the uh-oh screen.
A little, yeah. I was kind of wondering. It's been there for a few minutes. I thought maybe he'd come back pretty quick, but
we'll see. We'll see. I don't suspect the splice to come out live here, but you know I want him to come back. I want to at least see the run. He comes back. He's like, I got the 15 guys. And we're like,
You know what?
Sure.
Oh, I found the meme, by the way. It was penetrate was the word.
Oh.
So, still not a good enough reason to use the word penetrate. Like, there's not a good enough excuse to ever use that word. No. You could choose any other word. Not that one.
You gotta find the excuses though, or else you'll never use them.
Yes, like when that Tomoplus penetrated the pyramid's defenses.
And landed right in the hole. Oh, it was great, though. Moving on, in Lethal Lava Land, there's a bunch of lava. And it's very warm. It's very hot.
Oh, it's very, very hot here in LLL. I'm just absolutely just dying here.
All right.
These bullies, they do be boiling. Absolutely.
We will be boiling the big bully. That is for sure.
At least one.
I normally like to point out the reds sounds, as you know they do that nice like increased sound on the 8 red coins here, but that's only on the English version, and I think everyone here is on the Japanese version, and all the red coins sound the same on the Japanese version. Oh, that's gonna do it
Really?
for horror. They do, yeah.
I've never noticed that.
It's all the same sound.
You know what? Like, this is like one of those things. Like, I feel so weird that I'm like so fascinated by all these little like, ooh, like the sounds change, or like, ooh, the MIPS is faster. Like, I don't know why that's so intriguing. Like, I think I spent 45 minutes explaining frame walking on the phone to my mom this week, and she's like 50 something years old, and she's like, uh huh. I'm like,
Yep.
analog inputs, mom, you need to understand, and digital inputs. She's like, okay.
Neutral to front. Neutral to front.
But yeah, I feel like the comms have gone a little off the rails, but there's not much that you can do when pretty much everybody's just between a run, really.
Yeah, that is very true. We are all in Womps and Dark World at the moment.
I felt that like in my soul. Like, you know,
Yeah.
metaphorically, we're all in Dark World.
We are all in a dark place currently, as no runs are going, all in Womps. Mathematics missing the Salt Quest there. Not too big of a time loss if you can get the next one here. Might go for texture though.
Honestly, you know, at this point we could just I had a joke and I lost it, so I'm gonna stop
Okay.
talking.
Okay, that's fine. That happens to me a lot. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Second try.
Nice.
We'll see who...
Bowser, legs just absolutely in the air, wide open.
Okay, we can stop.
I'm sorry, I can't unsee it. I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's too
today.
much.
It's too much, Mark. It's
too-
not me.
It's too
Bowser.
spicy. It's Bowser. Bowser's too spicy.
I can't handle it. It's gotten.
Can't unsee.
It's unseemly, man.
Mathematics. Not having a great time grabbing that star.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of a frustrating womps here.
A few seconds down. Saw the timer just dip into the red, but you know, it's early on. Had a good Bowser. Had a good Dark World.
Bowser got them thighs, though.
Bowser.
Bowser.
What is going on here? It is a 16-star showdown. Comms-wise, I have no idea.
Yeah, comms-wise, we're really confused. We're right now we're watching people who have, I believe, 30 minutes left to get the run of their lives started in order to make it on to the next round. So far, we got Flixer, CJ, and Math looking like they've got the top 3 spots and are gonna move on, and we've got everybody else just trying to displace them and steal their spot.
That is absolutely right. Less than 30 minutes to go. That's like one completed run, and like you just try your best to get one more going.
Which is crazy, like when you think about how fast these runs are, that like essentially we've only seen maybe 1 or 2 completed runs from people, and it's been how long?
Yeah, it's been an hour now, a little over. It doesn't feel like that long. These runs, this format goes like really fast. It's probably because we're jumping around so much.
I like Cheesecake Boy's analysis of this being actual commentary as opposed to everybody else's commentary, and honestly, I agree. I think we've set the standard here from now on.
I think it's great. We're reporting out the gameplay as Mathematics is now in the pyramid, grabbing that star on a really good pace, and we're also having a good time just talking with each other. You know,
It's
there's
just,
some
you know-
downtime. Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
Uh-oh. I don't know. We're gonna refresh this.
His stream crashed before I could even make
Oh,
a
there we go.
penetrate joke.
Oh no, the stream crashed. You couldn't make the joke. But I'm just kidding.
Look at that. All right.
All right, we're back. We're all good. Again, I apologize. Stream links was not working today. I tried for like 20 minutes before stream to like update or do something to it. But
It's all right. You know, I know you're trying to splice in that first place for mathematics. It's no problem. I'll cover for you.
That's the second point I was gonna make too. Is like I have to make this interesting. Okay. There's a lot of work that went in here, and if it's not exciting, I don't know what I'll do.
You gotta like build up your backstory like in Breaking Bad, you know, make sure you lay all the puzzle pieces right.
That's true. You gotta get it all
we
in
got
there.
like a matching reset from Zine and Spenner there.
Nice. That's a little sync going on.
I love it.
That's something I'm hope to see towards the end, maybe. As we're getting down to the last few runs, we'll start cutting the screens. We'll start maybe some focus on like 2 or 3 runners.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'd like to think, like, especially in events like this, like, in the middle of it, there's a lot more downtime, but, like, especially at the beginning and at the last runs, like, there's so much more going on.
Absolutely. Those are definitely the exciting parts. You're like waiting for the times to be set, and then you're waiting for them to like be finalized.
Yay, I love it.
Let's
In
see.
the volcano.
Yeah,
So when
mathematics.
do you think we're
Oh.
gonna see a Markinator boost in here?
Probably never. I'll be honest. Markinator boost. I don't know exactly how it compares to Pro Boost. The only downside it does have is the ending is most comfortable with a side flip. And in 16 star, if you're not doing like pro movement with like pole skip, even if you like you don't grab a pole and you just like walk across the bottom, it only saves like half a second with pro. So
Really?
yeah, it's not much time at all. We've only seen a few runners go for it, and they're like people like Ouija and stuff. So elevator seems to be the play in more recent
Honestly,
times.
It's just, you know, like one of those things where it's a matter of comfort and stuff like that too. Like, it's just cool to see people pulling it off, like with the style. Good style and flair. You know, also
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. Like, actually, I love watching some gameplay and like you see a funny lava boost and like you see Markinator in it. Like, that's always a
See
little bit
Markinator.
cool. You know,
It-
like when oh, I don't know, or like
Yeah.
when you see somebody do like a Wilco clip, for example, you're like, oh, sick.
Yeah. I like it a lot. I'm hoping to make it, more popular than 70 star for sure, because it's a very consistent trick. You should look it up on YouTube, Markinator99. Lava boost tutorial. I've got one. Also got other great content on there. I've got Twitch clip compilations. I've got stream like summaries, and more recently you'll see I've got all of the previous matches from this tournament uploaded. I think the last one's set to upload tomorrow. So we got the entire first round, 8 matches deep on YouTube for everyone to catch up. We
Be a
got
perfect time for people to catch up too, because right now heading into the quarterfinals and stuff, like it would be awesome to see how the first round went if people are just showing up and they want to get into it. So I would definitely recommend doing that if they're enjoying this.
Yeah, 100% exclamation marks, socials, and chat. That is everything you need. Twitter, YouTube, everything. Markinator99. Twitch is special. It has an underscore. Everything
And,
else.
just even commenting on the Markinator boost again, like, like I really find it interesting, like just people who really take the time to sort of think about the nuances of these tricks and stuff like that are so specific, and maybe explain the way that they think about doing it and the way that their muscle memory and movements work, like just in ways that could maybe make it more accessible or comfortable for people who are getting into the game. So even just, any attempt to do that is really, really impressive.
100%. I like everything these runners do. I think is very impressive. Everything that goes on in the Mario community. All of it takes a lot of time, energy, and skill, and it's great to see it's all come together.
I'm just watching mathematics here with the MIPS grab that looked good.
Yeah, speaking of it all coming together, mathematics looking to push that time down. Has been in the hot seat since about 50 minutes to go, but is through the door. Punch grab through the door. To explain how precise that is, if you tried to do that for like an hour, you wouldn't. So
yeah, I was gonna say he's been a little bit more careful with the MIPS until now. That was pretty impressive, actually. That was the best I've seen him do so far with that.
yeah, that was beautiful.
She's fancy.
Let's see, back sub probably for mathematics. Looking
Yeah,
to
it's
hug
looking to
that,
be.
hug that right side. Yeah, don't blame Mini Runner for going for back sub here.
Do we have to like disclaim that going for back sub is not actually for weird?
Yes. I feel I need to do that because I do back sub. So
We don't shame
in order to
people for back
compensate,
sub.
yeah, we don't do that here anymore after the incident. So please calm down.
After last
After-
time, you guys know what happened.
We're done. We're done with that.
Fingers crossed for a nice pole glitch here.
Yeah, lining up looks pretty good, but missed
Oh
the
my God.
jump. Looks like he let go of A, maybe a finger slip.
Yeah, it's just you saw the moment of hesitation there, and it didn't happen.
Unfortunate. I don't think can make the early cycle anymore. Is
No.
just gonna run up. Yeah, knows it's not gonna happen.
Prefer the back. I like Flixer's opinion.
I always prefer the back.
Back sub gang.
Back sub is consistent sub.
Honestly, yeah, I'm going for consistency. I like to be comfortable with my Mario. I am not fast and loose like all you wildcats out there. I'm here for enjoying the ride, not wanting to make it as uncomfortable as possible.
Alright, speaking about being uncomfortable, mathematics and the second Bowser throw.
I like your segues.
Thank you.
Speaking of uncomfortable, have you thought about Bowser? Look at that screenshot, Mark. Speaking of uncomfortable, Bowser, God, calm down.
He does seem to dip out of there pretty quick. He does seem to be uncomfortable himself.
I do agree, actually. I will give you a point on that. Maybe I should stop commenting on it because maybe he's embarrassed.
He does, yeah. He turns into a whole key. Make sure it never happens again.
Turns into a whole key.
It's a big deal.
I love it. All right, well, at least mathematics is going upstairs, so we're going to see some saucy BLJs.
Let's see. The time is going to be really close. We definitely need to see some saucy BLJs here.
Yeah. Definitely at this point with Flixer having a 15:41, if you're going into BLJs at 14 minutes, you're not looking as good as you'd like.
Yeah, and he knows it.
Yeah.
Missing that cycle in Fire Sea is like 15 seconds, I think. At least. You know, it could be more depending. But
speaking of which, though, we got Horror coming up, and we're going to see him head into Fire Sea right now, so.
Yeah, precisely. But if the BLJs don't go, like, super great, you know, it could... You know, you just know that you don't have enough time to play with, so it's not even worth continuing. You only have 20 minutes left to go. So there's just enough time to get, like, one more good run in, basically.
Yeah. You know what? I respect Horror for playing it safe there with that. Just doing a respectable, nice, comfy Fire Sea here.
Yeah, not going for the pole glitch. It's just going to make the cycle and does make it up. No ledge grab required.
Nice.
I guess it's a wall kick. All right, Horror looks like it's pretty good along this left side.
That's how you like it. Just good, clean gameplay.
Yeah, straight through Fire Sea. It's so hard to talk through these Bowser stages. It's so hard because if you try to mention the gameplay at all, you just like curse everything, and
Fire Sea especially.
Yeah, it's Fire Sea's so precise. It's if you don't get the pole glitch, it's even more precise because you can't miss like one thing. And how did that miss the bomb from Horror?
Say, like that throw, man. Like especially like you know you want to hit it so early that like it's just. The speed that you need. You underestimate that gap almost.
Yeah, there actually is a gap there. And if Bowser bounces in it just right, like he could be on par to like hit the bomb, but if he like falls off like just barely over the edge and falls down, I think that's what happened to Horror.
Technical terms, we call that not enough sauce, I believe.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, you need to add a little bit more sauce to that.
Yeah, not enough sauce on those biscuits. We'll see what Horror's got as far as BLJs. Maybe he can make up the sauce.
Biscuits is way worse than penetrate. I'm blaming you for this.
What? You don't like the word biscuit?
Okay. Oh, God.
I love that word. I'll make it an emote now.
Oh, what is it about that I don't like?
I don't know. Just a little biscuit. Don't like it.
You know what? I am really excited about mango. And loaf.
Sea biscuits. Yeah, those are great emotes. Oh yeah, Horror.
On the BLJs.
I don't blame him. Just like mathematics, just it's so the time is so tight. Like Horror's 2 seconds behind mathematics here, and needs that good time. Same as Zion, as we're gonna pop right over.
Yeah, we got Zion probably just heading out of HMC here. 1 star to go. Oh, and we even got CJ playing.
Oh, nice, nice. CJ's
Look
back.
at that.
I assume has been doing runs the whole time, but
Oh, Mathematics just had a really nice save in Dark World. That was beautiful.
yeah, those saves are actually gonna become very important now.
Yeah, like just, you know, being able to play with that speed and having confidence in your movement at this point is probably the only reason, or the only way that you're going to be able to compete with these times that are in the top 3.
Yeah, it definitely devolves more into that tournament style bracket as we get closer into like the 15-minute zone to where, you know,
Okay.
it's one run and that's all you get. You know.
Mark, so just a heads up on this. It looks like you might end up having to reset or refresh Spenner if you haven't. Just
A little behind.
their internet went out just to make sure that they're up
Yeah.
to date. Yeah.
That was a good
But
call.
looks like they're back.
Yeah. Maybe it looks like we did jump forward about like 20 seconds. So yeah, good call, good call.
And we've got Schnoz just reminding the chat that math is beautiful, which is absolutely
Yeah.
true. You know, we've been talking about it the whole time. Every one of these people is just stunning. I can't believe it. I'm absolutely swooning over here.
I got the nice Mario pies in chat. Something to note real quick, Mario Day is in 4 days. March 10th, MAR10, Mario. It's Mario Day. And I'm excited. I want to see, like, we're going to see, like, a lot of different runs from people, streams, like, maybe some 24-hour stuff. And I just hope everyone's ready for that. That's gonna
Yeah,
be...
I was gonna say, do you know any events that anybody has planned going on for Mario Day, or do you have anything going on your channel?
I think Mario Day is a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. It is. So I think I'm going to do something early in the day, but I do work that night. So unfortunate. I can't do anything like all day. But I do want to do something. I do want to do something.
It is good, you know. I know, like, in the past couple years, I've seen some streamers do a lot of, like, more charity streams and stuff, or be able to do fundraisers and stuff, and it's just really awesome to be able to spend time with everybody on a, I don't know, on a holiday, a fake holiday.
on a Mario holiday. It's a holiday to us. Our culture
Absolutely.
acknowledges it fully as a independent holiday. Our banks are closed and everything. The Mario exchange is not open.
Look, we respect cultural diversity here in the Mario community. We're not gonna have any slander of any of these traditions.
Yeah, exactly. If you're looking for any Mario coin on that day, you're not gonna find it, let me tell you. You need to go ahead and convert now.
Sorry, I was just watching Zine there. I don't think he really had the Fire Sea he was looking for, but it looks like he's still gonna get out of Fire Sea with a good time. As long as the throw was okay. That's
very true. Mario Day taking over the commentary for a moment, you know, not pointing out that Zion did not get the fast cycle here in Fire Sea. And that cycle is becoming like such a big deal. Hey, Session, thank you so much for the raid. Party of 26. T-Gang. We'll see what T-Gang's got here on the main screen.
We're gonna see some T-Gang BLJs here.
Yeah, appreciate it, Session.
Hope your stream was well, my friend.
All right, let's see what the pace is here. Everyone's getting to the door like kind of right at 14 minutes, and it seems that that's been putting everybody like right at 16 as like the final time if BLJs aren't like perfectly clean.
Yeah, hey.
So Zion needs some clean BLJs here.
Oh, nice. That's just what he wanted.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, only a 1 second loss for that one jump, but that's better than the other BLJs he's been seeing this race.
All right, here we go. Zion is now into the pipe. Yep, made it up there.
Perfect.
All right.
Awesome. Well, that's good pace.
Yeah, I believe it's like right at 16 pace. Could be 15 if everything goes like really, really well, but I'm probably like right at 16. So looking to bump off mathematics.
Hopefully, yeah. If this run goes well, that would be what would be ideal for Zion here.
Yeah, a little bit of a dusty roll out there. That's fine.
Yeah, a dusty rollout
and moving right side to boot. Little Canadian there to boot.
To boot. You're not Canadian, are you?
No.
I was gonna say you're definitely American, but talking to me it probably changes your voice even. I know my accent stands out to some people.
A little bit. I have a southern draw when I'm around southerners who talk
Oh
like
yeah.
really southern, and that's Zion's missing the first throw.
You're kidding. It looked like that should have hit almost, eh?
It was definitely close. I was like holding my breath on it. Okay,
Damn.
that's one. Zion has been like really unlucky. He's had many runs here like right at 16 pace. We'll see if he can clutch out this one, needing one more throw. I don't know what the ending time will be if he does get it, which he did.
Yep.
I think they're gonna bot math.
It's gonna be right in line with math and horror. I don't know the exact time here.
I think that's it. That's third place. He's kind of far from the star though. Okay,
Yeah.
1609 by like 2 seconds, maybe even less. Oh my
Yep.
word.
Impressive.
That's
All right, so we got math starting up a run into Lethal Lava Land here. Hopefully,
Yeah.
on pace to reclaim that third place spot. My goodness, GG design.
Yeah, definitely needs to retake the spot. That's the getting bopped right at the end after holding on for so long is really unfortunate. I feel a
Nerve-wracking,
little
to say
bad.
the least.
Yeah. I feel a little bad for mathematics here, but does have a really good opportunity to bop and still
Well-
have, maybe a little bit more time for one more.
You know what? I'd say that mathematics and design are having a pretty similar experience with their runs, actually. Like, you can see, like, they're both decent players. They've had, like, a bunch of runs that are going to, about their average pace that are looking really good. But it's just these little tiny mistakes that are catching them up that are, just pushing them back maybe 10 or 20 seconds beyond what they'd like to be by the time they're at the end of it. And that's what's making this so interesting here, I think, is that it's really putting these times within a couple seconds of each other.
Exactly. I mean, there's 2 seconds between 3 runners here. If I could
And yeah, actually,
speak.
Cartoon Buffoon is commenting here, not to interrupt again, but Math is playing extremely close to their PB, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so. I know mathematics is, I don't know if he has a 15 or not, but is definitely pushing it close. I'm not sure what the exact PB time is.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that Math had a 16. Am I wrong? Somebody's gonna have to fact check me on that, but absolutely, I agree with Schnoz there. That was an excellent start to HMC.
All right, we'll see what the time is coming out. Backflip into the MIPS onto the railing. How is this going to go? Slide? And yeah, there we go.
All right, Cartoon Buffoon confirming my my statement there that he does in fact have a 16 flat. So I was
Sweet.
correct about that.
Yeah, I'm totally ready for the mathematics PB live. We've seen a couple PBs already in the first round.
I would be very happy with that. Like, at this point, it's looking like we might see a Zine Mathematics showdown here in the last couple of minutes, fighting for that third place spot. And I wouldn't count Horror out. Horror's still hammering on that LBLJ over and over and over, trying to get a good run started. So this is going to be a nice grab for third place.
Absolutely, is Zine now in the hot seat at third. Horror been looking pretty good on the day, at least. Has that 16-13. Has had a couple runs make it too far, but hasn't had too many. So I would like to see him do one more at least. Have another shot. Spinner has had like a really good day as well. 16-29. Has had internet issues, so we haven't really seen half of what's been going on. But it is the underdog here, so if Spinner can show up, that would be actually amazing.
Yeah, that would actually come out of left field here. Spinner with an awesome run. That's the thing too, is just one good run here at the end would change everything.
It does. It's not over until the time is over, and that's what we've seen multiple times here already in this tournament. Mathematics with the real easy MIPS clip there. Very nice.
So, for example, for you with the cheese and Flixer retime on that, when did the final race occur? Was that one of the last runs that was done that ended up having to be retimed at the end, or?
It was, yeah, I think it was the last one. Yeah, it was the last race, and they tied for first.
Buzzer beater.
Say that again. What?
So like a straight up buzzer beater first place tie, pretty much.
It was, yeah. I put it. I took the footage. I put it up on YouTube and basically just like timed it from the first frame, and you could see it was like a pretty obvious like Flixer won by like half a second, but it was super close, and that was like coming down into the wire. Like about this time, she's like set that time to tie, I think. But we've seen like last second overtakes here with the resets not being. You're not able to reset once the time is out, but you know you get those last second resets in and get one more run going. Just kind of get in the zone. As Mathematics is gonna take the slow cycle here, that's gonna kill the time.
Hear how at the end it could kind of come down to basically just watching everybody's runs die one by one at the end, like watching everybody finally just get a final time. Is this tourney style like break the record, Mark?
Yes. Yeah, it's basically the same. It is a tournament format, though. So they only have 99 minutes at the start. We're coming down to the last 7. Just under. As Mathematics left side had some trouble. Pulls it together.
Nice. Yep, good. Nice control there.
But yeah, just looking for the best time here. Looking for the best time. Can reset as many as you want.
Shocked himself that he pulled that off there.
He was playing with it. It was really close to the lava there.
I have definitely a lot less tourney experience than somebody, you know, at this level, or her gameplay experience. And every time that I've done that left side in a relay competition, anything tourney, I have always somehow ended up doing dive rollouts there, and people going, "What is she doing? I do not know what she is doing," and me going, "I am humiliated," and me dying in the fight. I usually make it somehow, but it usually is a lot of stressful commentary in the meantime, so I try not to put people through that anymore. I know how stressful that can be. I empathize a lot with Math here.
It is a scary moment. You can totally do dives though. That's a decently normal thing to do. That's actually a little faster, I think.
It is actually, you know, if you manage to do it well, the speed is slightly faster. It doesn't make a huge difference, but yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. Mathematics making his way to BLJs. Need some good ones. Need some good ones here. Is on pace. Oh, come on, get the BLJ here. All right, through the little door is gonna take a couple, but it was on the wall here, not the door. Very nice.
Got it.
Oh, the ground pound. Okay, infinite staircase.
22, he did not want to see that ground pound.
Not at all, but you can see a little behind the PB. Red just came on the timer. 16 minutes is the PB. So it needs to play really clean here. It could pop Zine. We'll see if that Zine bop comes through.
Yep, and with 5 minutes on the timer here.
No!
Oh, no! And yep, that would be the reaction.
Oh, my word. Does have a few minutes left. Hopefully, yeah, it's coming back real quick. Ready to go. Let's take a look at Spinner. Not the greatest internet today, but I'll take what I can get as far as some Spinner action.
Absolutely here.
Hopefully we can see a really good run here. 16:29 is very close. It's not far.
Hopefully Mathematics will be able to get himself together here. I know, like, being able to work those nerves or... Oh, Spinner.
Yikes. That was... It looked like he hit up right before... and rolls out directly into the sand pit. I think probably wanted to reset that anyway.
I felt that in my soul.
Just go straight in there.
Saw the defeat happen, you know? Just a moment before the pause. It was...
Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's over for Spinner. Zine in, I guess it's the furthest one. Horror as well.
But Zine, yeah, I was just saying there, like, it's people gotta get their nerves under here for this last run. It looks like a lot of people are having some crazy deaths right here that are gonna maybe get their nerves going.
We're gonna see it for sure. See Horror on the Owless here. Find the words. And misses it again. We need to stop watching a Horror on the Owless. It has not been good. Oh, if that's not a reset, Horror's got a stomach of steel here. And yeah, oh no. Just can't make it happen.
I was gonna say, it looked like he was probably just gonna go until he got it before the reset there, but that is not what you want to see, that type of frustration here right at the end.
Yeah, definitely really frustrating for Horace setting that 16-13 early on and not quite being able to match it. Has had, I think, 1 or 2 to BLJs, but beyond that, it hasn't been too pretty for any runner. Zine just now hitting that 16:09, and I think that's the best time we've had since about an hour ago.
Absolutely. Yep, we are just counting down. 2:25 here on the clock, and man, we got some starting cutscenes going, so it looks like everybody's on the way, and Flixer still has not been seen in about 70 minutes.
Yeah, Flixer, like, I thought took a decent sized gamble, but CJ setting that 16 minutes not far behind Flixer and hasn't moved at all. So Flixer not into wasting any time. Like you said, cool guys don't look at explosions.
Absolutely not, no. And speaking of cool guys not looking at explosions, Zine is hopefully pulling off that. That was a medium bomb, was it not?
I thought it was the big one, but definitely had a little crazy action going to the right side of the pyramid.
Yeah, that looked a little bit off to me. I couldn't see if that was quite big bomb or not, but everything looked a little funky there. I'm really impressed that that worked out.
Yeah, Zine got the backups. Zine's ready.
Zine's got that cool boy swag. I just, it's unmatched. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you got the hair. Can't even see his eyes.
Yeah, it's the epitome of like that episode of Family Guy where Peter won't go outside because there's kids in skinny jeans out there. You know, he's just got that vibe. You know, don't approach me. It's good.
We'll just let him do his thing. Hopefully that's pushing the time down. I mean, this is 1 minute left. This is the run for Zine, I think.
Look at that. We got the buzzer. Let's go.
Yeah, last resets for most people. We'll see if one more comes through for like horror or math spinner. We'll see. CJ heading into basement. Probably last one for him.
You know, I'm not counting out a Flexor reset here until the last 5 seconds, you know?
Yeah, I haven't put the static over Flixer's screen yet, so you know, I've been hoping the stream is off now, so I think my hopes are a little destroyed.
You know, I think you might be right about that, but yeah, I was holding out hope here. Damn! For Zine there, missing that speed.
Yeah, noticed it, thankfully. Was able to back it up. It's keeping it going.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That ramp almost ate it all, and CJ's pillarless is coming along nicely.
It looks like we're on absolute final resets. Spinner looking for the LBLJ. Gonna open the door. One last reset from Spinner.
2, 1, and we got it all.
And that's time.
Mathematics wishing everybody a good luck on their last runs here, and that is nice sportsmanship to see going into the last run. I hope everybody's able to get a time they're at least proud of, you know?
Yeah, that's what I want to see at least. It's always really good.
Okay, Mark, bear with me for 1 second. I need to run to the washroom. Give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, all good, all good. Yeah, coming into the last moments. No more time remaining. Everyone on their final runs. Spinner just getting that last reset in. Mathematics doing the same. We'll see Zine here in Lethal Lava Land. Getting bullied. Kick that bully in the face. Get him out of here. A little frustrating for Zine, but isn't it? I saw, I believe, like maybe one other slowdown, but has had a really clean run. It's on good pace. Yeah, CJ also in Lethal Lava Land. Definitely the competitor to watch right behind Zine. Horror making it out of Dark World. So definitely has one more for him. All right, beautiful reds from Zine. As I was saying, I kind of miss the increasing volume of like the English reds. The Japanese ones just are, they're all the same and it falls a little flat. A couple sound differences from Japanese to American. You get sound glitches. There's no boing. There's no increasing reds. There's a few things. All right, triple box time from Zine. getting it done. 12 stars. The last few are known to be a little easier. You know, some time loss perhaps, but you know, I think the hard, tricky stars are pretty much over.
You know what, Mark? I think you're right, actually. There's too much difference between the Japanese and American cartridge. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think that potentially it's a parallel universe, and honestly, I don't know how long you've been hanging around the internet or when you got internet connection, but I'm pretty sure that half the Mario EXE creepypastas were true back in the day. Like all the personalized copies of SM64, I 100% believe it. It freaks me out. How come there's a box around the star in JRB in some places, but not in others? I don't like it.
I don't like it. There's a few key differences. There's even the JRB. Now that you mention it, the painting is different. The whole painting.
Absolutely. It creeps me out. I don't know if... Okay, you know what? I am going to implant a false memory in all of your heads right now, just while I've got 153 of you. When you were a child, you did have a nightmare where you were walking through the castle, and there was something wrong with one of the paintings. You remember it. It's there. Just remember it. It's totally there.
Yeah, we need a group therapy session here.
You completely remember it. Don't lie to me. It happened to you too. You can't even lie.
That's why we're all here, to conquer some childhood fears. And start.
I don't know why our copies were personalized, but you know they were. You know your copy's different than anybody else's.
They do seem to know exactly like the worst moments to make things happen. The game perfectly times so much stuff. It like makes its own content.
Bro, if you gave me a cartridge that wasn't mine, I would know.
Perhaps actually, that'd be an interesting theory. Zion making it in. Yeah, is a little behind on pace here. Had a couple stars not go too well, but I mean it's still on pace, just not, you know, what he has been. About 5 to 10.
He didn't lose MIPS in the door.
That is true.
That's all I could count for there. It almost looked like he could have had an issue with that there for a second.
Yeah, that would be pretty much run over. There would not be time to respawn the MIPS, so that would be pretty tragic.
We haven't had anybody had a reset on their final run here yet. We haven't had anybody call it quits yet. Everybody's hanging in there for a last one.
That is very true. Maybe the concentration coming in hot on this final run. Or in SSL, CJ, HMC trying to grab the last star. No more stars for CJ.
I just need to tell you as well, your chat is so beautiful today. I like, they're all just extremely handsome, generous, wonderful, nice people, and just, I think they should know that. They're all so beautiful.
Yeah, I agree too, and I think to show the generosity that chat has, you should go subscribe to my YouTube, ! Socials. I'll put it in chat right here. Please go subscribe to the YouTube. I'm looking to get more subscribers. There's like 100-something currently, and you need 1,000 to monetize. So I need more subs. So please go to that link. Content is on YouTube. I think you'd really enjoy it. All the other races are there as well, not just this one. You know, this is only part of the action.
Announcing that, I think Mathematics finally, unfortunately, is missing out on that third place spot there, calling it quits in SSL. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and that is really sad. Mathematics holding the third place spot for like an hour. You know, Zion's sniping it.
By 2 seconds in the end to Zion there. That's crazy. T-Gang.
T-Gang coming in hot. Dang. But yeah, really, really sad for Mathematics. Is gonna be.
And I would second backing up your YouTube channel, absolutely. You know, being able to monetize something, like, it really does make a difference in being able to produce content and stuff like this. So, yeah, absolutely. If anybody here enjoys these races or, like, needs to catch recaps and stuff like that, it doesn't take long to hit a subscribe button. And it really, you know, it does, you know, help out a lot with stuff like planning tourneys and being able to monetize content and keep this stuff going. So, you know, I recommend it as well. It just supports the community, make sure that more events like this can happen, and really encourages people to put together events like this in the future. We wouldn't have this type of community where we could watch Zine triumphantly enter bits if we didn't have people putting together YouTube. So go sub. Yes. Markinator99 on YouTube.
Yeah, thank you for the shout out. Really good timing as Zion's getting through that second BLJ. Really clean BLJs for Zion. Looking at a 15 time. Bumping up 1609. Solidifying. As CJ drops off now. Down to 3. CJ in second place, so not, horrible. Just not going to be bumping up that time.
Zion does not have much of a buffer here if he's looking to keep that spot and make sure that Horror doesn't have a chance of getting in the way, or even Spinner here, who still has a chance.
Yeah, Spinner definitely does have a chance. Don't count anyone out here. Oh, come on, Zion.
I was gonna say, Zion seems to be taking it a little bit easy, but that's making it a little bit more difficult. Alright,
Okay.
Let's get some throws.
Yeah, we got Horror and Spinner. Final runners.
1. Second nice throw, look at that.
Oh, that's going to be 3. Yeah, Zion knows it.
Alright, might not have been good enough to get Flixer's first time out of the way, but that'll definitely probably take CJ at a second.
Yeah, that's actually really good for Zion. So seeding does matter as far as where they'll be placed in the next match. So because Zion is bopping CJ here, he will not have to reface Flixer in the next round because there's only 2 groups. We'll see some overlap.
A massive, massive advantage. I know I wouldn't want to be facing Flixer before anything. That's enough to kill anybody's confidence. So Zion absolutely just put himself at a huge advantage in comparison to everybody else.
Yeah, really good time here from Zion. That's exactly what he needed. Exactly what he needed. 15:52 was the time. 15:41 from Flixer. 15:52 from Zion. And right now we have a 16 even from CJ in third.
All right. So we are just hopefully trying to figure out who our last person in the top 3 is going to be.
Yes, it has to be a 15-minute time as well. 16 flat has to be beaten.
Right, otherwise it's
Oh,
not
no. Come on, Horror. Doesn't want to adjust the camera. It's going at angles, but that one does work.
Man, that was the weirdest MIPS clip I've ever seen work.
Yeah, the camera definitely was a little off tilt there.
Definitely made up with it for that, though. That was gorgeous off the back wall.
Yeah, it definitely feels a little better. 11:30 entry into DDD is a little behind, but if he remains clean, it could be enough.
And you know what? I'm actually, it's so funny, I see West Dog in here, just another, person who runs the tourneys in, the SM64 speedrun community and stuff like that. Crying as I celebrate our wonderful commentators that put together these events and stuff like that. West Dog, I think, is also doing, a females tourney right now, which I'm in, by the way. I'm extremely offended. Hurt, heartbroken. I don't know if I'm ever going to recover, but if you want to go see some female speedrunners and get some girl power, I think that's pretty cool as well.
You say you are or you're not in it?
Not in it. I don't know what the hell happened. Is it because I'm not active anymore? I think it's probably my own fault. What did I do?
Maybe a little bit. You do have to play Mario to compete in Mario.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely understand. But yeah, no, if anybody's into seeing any female speedrunners, that's pretty cool. We finally have enough ladies in the tournament where we can actually get all female tourneys going. It's impressive. And for anybody asking
sorry, but Horror jumping through the hole and that's all that happened. Horror jumps through the hole, gives up the speed run. It happens to the best of us.
And that chip clip was beautiful.
Yes.
That was a lot to cope with all at once.
It was a lot. I agree. It's really sad to see Horror is not going to continue into this tournament. Had a great showing though. Was actually not favored to make it out of the first round, I think, and pulled out a time that has been 13 seconds, behind what he needed, and that's That's no joke. That's super hard to do. So Horror, having a great match. Thank you so much for being here, man. But now it's
Horror is
all about Spinner.
absolutely just mind-blowing and stuff like this. Like, and I'm so excited to see Spinner finish this run here. Like, Horror, like, I don't know, but like, I know I've said it multiple times. Like, it is just underestimated as a speedrunner, consistently pumping out good times in races and stuff. Like, it's just an awesome thing to watch them play. So, like, at the end, watching, you know, that run die and stuff, it's unfortunate because, like, he definitely proves that he deserves to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll be in the next one, I'm sure. Is no stranger to competition. So I'm very happy he was able to be here. But Spinner, we'll see what he can do on a really good pace here.
Absolutely. I'm hoping this one at least makes it and we can see what a finishing time would be.
Yeah, all eyes. Everyone
Yeah.
else static.
Just because I was asked in the chat, I do technically run this game, but with all my medical issues and stuff like that, it's been postponed lately. So I hope to be back eventually. And then I'll be able to do all the Mommy Milkers tournament or whatever they get to be called.
Imagine that's what Shrek Dog calls it. Oh.
You know what? Actually, back in the day, he was planning to do one back when I was running a lot more, and that's what we were planning on calling it. So I'm not 100% sure what they went with.
That's a good question.
wait.
But honestly, huge shout out to West Dog. Everyone go follow West Dog. Absolutely insane CoCom. Has done CoComs here already. And West Dog is amazing. So look at that tournament. Go follow.
Oh, look at that. Such a nice guy, giving a shout out. Don't even need to.
Yeah. Oh, always need to.
Mm.
Spinner.
Oh, yeah. I'm all
Yes.
good with medical issues, by the way. It just turns out I have ADHD and nobody knew.
It does happen.
It happens. Pretty crazy. Time to lunge up backwards.
Okay, here we go. Spinner. Oh, does get the instant catch. And this is actually pace. Like he's at 14 minutes right now.
Spinner's just got the floor right now. This is a one-man show.
CJ sweating bullets. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's going to be it. Spinner's in the pipe. 14.
That is pacing.
Sub 14:20. This
What
is
pace
definitely
he on
15. This is 15
in
pace for
comparison
sure.
to his PB?
I don't know what Spinner's PB is. Is the
God,
last
yeah.
is the last speed here? Gets the cast long jump final run. Catches the Manimo
Man.
cycle. Okay, does have to kick up here. Did not get the speed kick. That's okay.
Who cares? That was a flex and a half, man.
As moving
What a
right side.
finale.
Okay, yeah, just taking it safe. Nothing crazy here.
Just good planning and control of his movements. That's impressive. Quick thinking.
I was in the pipe. This is crazy.
He can still be
15:02.
first. He can still be first.
I
here.
think I don't think first is on the table. It would be, I mean, it would be like really close, but I think Flixer's pretty safe.
Let's go.
I might be able to miss a throw even, but
We might see a Zine Bop here. This is crazy for Spinner.
yeah, that's gonna be 2. Oh my word.
My goodness.
Come on, the angle's a little off, but it doesn't matter. That's gonna do
I
it.
think you got it.
Oh my
got it.
gosh.
Look at that. Spinner with the Zine Bop at the last minute. That is absolutely insane. I can't believe that.
That's a PB from
that.
Spinner. We were just talking about it.
15:44 from 6th place all the way to 2nd place at the last second, missing first by 3 seconds. That is insane.
Wow.
Wow.
Actually awesome. And with that, Spinner's actually secured himself in the money. All semifinalists are going to be getting 20 bucks.
Look at that, $20 right there.
Yeah.
15:44, a PB, and $20. I can't believe that.
That's actually insane. Getting paid to PB. GG Spinner. Can I get some pog claps in chat?
Absolutely,
pog
we need all the
claps.
pog claps. We could have some mangoes. Give us some loaves. Whatever works for you.
Yeah, just give us anything you got. It's actually insane. 15:44. I'm gonna quickly update the leaderboard here. Gonna put our final seed, our 6th seed here. Okay, gonna putting our 6th seed in 2nd place. Zine, getting bopped from 2nd to 3rd is gonna continue the run, but CJ was number 2 seed coming into this and isn't moving forward.
I am just in disbelief right now. You really thought you could be safe until the last second there, and CJ, unfortunately, seeing that 16-minute time that he got right at the beginning, it just wasn't enough there when Spinner is just off his rocker. My goodness, that was gameplay with the long jump and everything. Just that bits was beautiful. I like good control over the gameplay. I'm in disbelief. That was amazing.
It absolutely was, and bringing it out when he needed it. What a clutch moment. Flixer 1541, Spinner 1544, and Zine 1552. Those are the times to beat here in the second round of the 16-star showdown. I mean, this is setting the bar for the quarterfinals for sure. Like 16 minutes are not going to cut it. Like you're going to need to pull out a 15.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely insane. So, I mean, GG's the Spinner. PBing 1544, taking that second seed, bopping Zine back to third. We're talking seeding does matter because I will determine where you end up falling in the next round. And really, it just means that he's not going to face Flixer again. And that's really kind of what it means. It's going to spread them apart. But Flixer and Zine will be in the next stage together, first and third seed.
Yep. Looks like Spinner kind of determined that at the last second there, so you might have spoke too soon about getting lucky, eh?
Yeah, precisely. And Flixter, maybe not quite as safe as he thought he was, but does take the first place. First, like 25 minutes of the run, too. So he's definitely sitting pretty for the next round.
You can see in the chat that we're really glad that there was no forfeit due to internet issues. Absolutely. That PB was beautiful and stunning. Absolutely well deserved.
Yeah, for sure. That's super great. I love how this ended. And I want to thank you so much, Luna, for being here and calming with me. It's been a good time. You did a great job.
So excited that you messaged me yesterday. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for doing this for everybody. It means so much that you keep events going for the community. It makes me feel in the loop. It makes me so happy to be able to spend time with everybody, and everybody's so kind and nice. So thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem at all. I look forward to you doing some runs in the future. I hope everyone is too.
Oh yeah, as soon as I get my brain meds, we're all good. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so powerful, you won't even believe it.
It'll be a time. Nobody wants to miss that. Got Luna on medication is gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it.
Powerful.
Yeah, we're gonna looking at the schedule here real quick. And Group Z, which is just now. We're gonna have Flixer, Zine, and Spinner moving forward, and then the next ones have been scheduled. I believe Group Y will be playing on Tuesday. X and W. X is looking at we got Kano and Gamiru in that round, and those are both the Japanese runners. So might be looking at like next weekend. Won't be too long. Will be about a week before that one gets done. But the other two should be within this week. So we're gonna get all of these quarter matches done within the next week, and then we'll move on to the semifinals and finals. But it's gonna be fantastic. You don't want to miss it. Markinator99. Follow me here on Twitch or YouTube. I'm shouting out a couple times here. Want to get monetized on YouTube? That would be awesome. Please go drop me a subscribe there. Even on Twitter, you can drop a follow if you want to keep up with the action. I tweet everything as far as announcements. Discord as well. Announcements will be posted for the schedule. And I think that is it. I think we're good. So once again, Luna, thank you so much for being here. Please shout yourself out. Where do people want to find you?
Well, you can find me pretty much anywhere at Stardew Luna. I mean, my character in Stardew is called Luna, so I mean, it's not that hard to remember if you play Stardew Valley and you know what people call me around here. I'm on Twitch. You could probably find me on Twitter around there somewhere. I don't tweet anything, but I mean, it is what it is. Or you can hang out with me on Snapchat, and I don't add people as friends, but you know, it is what it is. Twitch is the best place to find me if you need me. Stardew Luna.
Yeah, Twitch is a great place. Fantastic. Yeah, everybody go follow. Thank you so much for being here. Markinator99, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, guys.
16 star, you ain't gotta go far. About 15 minutes from there to the start. I got invitationals for the skills of the stars, and I'll invite you too if your skills are on par. Ouija.
Oh, he's so close, but he's got it. This is man motorcycle.
Is that cheese?
It's less than a second. She should have it though.
Green Sweegie.
Green Sweegie to first place.
Where's the competition? Don't you see they're in your spot? Go up there and take it. That is, if you can. I'll invite all the top players and entice upcoming gamers. Come along, all you spectators. In 6-4, no emulators. I don't mean to be exclusive, but the lag is so intrusive. Players come to test their skill, but that's a mountain, not a hill. You'll have 99 minutes to complete your objective. Defeating Sky Bowser, yes, of course it's effective. Reset every run or beat every single one. Please come enjoy all the fun. There's still time, one more last run. Gamiru and Kano came all the way from Japan.
He's gonna flip again. Oh, we got a first.
We got Benji 2 and GTM.
Didn't catch there. Goes for pass long jump.
Is that slippery?
That's a
Nick?
close throw, but he got it. He got it.
If you wanna see them bleed, 16 stars is what you'll need. It's the showdown of your life. Sit right there and watch the strife. If you watch and do not run, it will even be more fun. All these gamers going at it will make you into fanatics. Got world records and performers. Save the frames and cut the corners. Lots of money on the line. Better hope you're in your prime. Sit right there and watch the screen. A few quick stars all we need. Don't mess up or over squeeze. That's a ground pound. Mario, please. It's a 16-star showdown. I invited everyone. You better not miss it. Now who's ready to play?